Hey, I'm Kira. Welcome to Playcrumbs. Today we're digging into the top 10 games that absolutely blew my mind and refused to get out of my head afterwards. And starting off at number 10, Inside. This one blew my mind by how quietly it gets under your skin. No dialogue, no tutorials, just a world that feels wrong in the most fascinating way. Every frame looks handcrafted, and the game keeps shifting just enough to make you think, wait, what is happening here? And the deaths? Weirdly educational. Inside stuck with me because it says everything without saying a word. Next up at number 9, Minecraft. Minecraft blew my mind because it wasn't just a game, it became a whole culture. The first time you punch a tree, craft a torch, or dig a sketchy little hole you proudly call home, something clicks. You realize this world isn't telling you what to do. It's asking, okay, what do you want to make? And that freedom was shocking. People built castles, cities, machines, art, or, a lopsided dirt hut. But it all felt personal. Your world, your story. Minecraft turned pure creativity into gameplay. And honestly, nothing has matched that sense of possibility since. Rolling into number 8, Hades. Hades blew my mind because a roguelike, a genre built on repeating the same thing, somehow felt fresh every single run. Just when you think you've seen every room, every enemy, every god, boom, the game throws a new twist, a new weapon build, a new character moment in the House of Hades. And that loop of fight, die, come home, talk to everyone, then try again, it shouldn't be this addictive, but it is. Every run feels like a brand new story you're building piece by piece. Sliding into number 7, BioShock Infinite. This game blew my mind because it made me care about a character in a way I didn't expect. Elizabeth. She isn't just a companion. She feels alive, curious, helpful, human. And the moment she disappears from view, you catch yourself actually missing her. And then there's Columbia, a floating city that's bright, beautiful, and secretly terrifying. The contrast between its perfect Americana vibe and the dark truths underneath hits harder the deeper you go. But the real mind-blown moment, realizing the whole story was never really about you. It's her journey, and you're just lucky enough to witness it. Now dropping into number 6, The Last of Us. This game blew my mind because it made a brutal, dying world feel painfully human. It's not really about the apocalypse. It's about Joel and Ellie, two people who shouldn't care about each other, but do. Every quiet conversation, every small moment of wonder from Ellie, every awful choice Joel has to make, it all feels uncomfortably real. And that's what shocked me most. A video game pulling off the same emotional weight as a great novel or film, but letting you live through it. The Last of Us blew my mind because survival wasn't the point. Connection was. Coming in at number 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. This game blew my mind because its world didn't feel designed. It felt alive. You're not the center of anything. You're just another soul passing through a place that's constantly shifting. And the detail is unreal. The mud, the lighting, the quiet camp chatter, the way Arthur moves with real weight. It all pulls you into his life without you even noticing. What really got me was how the slower pace made every action matter. Looting, prepping your guns, calming your horse. It gives everything a sense of intention. And over time, Arthur becomes someone you genuinely care about. His journey hits harder because the world around him feels so heartbreakingly real. Alright, blasting into number 4, Outer Wilds. This game blew my mind because it made failure feel like discovery. You step off a cliff, your ship catches fire, the sun explodes, and somehow every disaster teaches you something real. It's not a roguelike, it's a learning loop. And that tiny solar system, it's one of the most thoughtful worlds I've ever explored. Planets crumble, flood, shift, and transform on a perfect clock. And the only thing that carries over between loops is your knowledge. No upgrades, no XP, just you getting smarter. What shocked me most was how personal it feels. You're not grinding, you're understanding. You start predicting the world like you've lived there for years. And on your 20th loop, when you finally nail a landing you used to botch every single time, yeah, you feel like the smartest astronaut alive. Entering the lands between at number 3, Elden Ring. This game blew my mind because it finally made an open world feel like pure discovery again. No icons screaming at you, no checklist fatigue, just you staring at a weird ruin in the distance and thinking, yeah, I need to see what that is. Every cliff you climb, every cave you slip into, every enemy convoy you stumble into feels organic, like the world is daring you to poke at it. And half the time it rewards you, the other half it absolutely bodies you. But either way, it's exciting. What really hit me is how Elden Ring keeps the classic From Software soul. The mystery, the danger, the, oh cool, I'm dead again energy. It's all here, just bigger, smarter, and somehow more accessible. And the freedom, the builds, the mounts, the secret paths, the bosses you find way too early, it's overwhelming in the best way. You don't just explore Elden Ring, you wander until something incredible finds you.
For all of us.
And now, in the number 2 spot, Portal 2. This game blew my mind by making puzzles feel like comedy, and comedy feel like danger. You're solving physics problems while GLaDOS roasts your entire existence, and somehow, it all works perfectly. Every new mechanic, gels, bridges, funnels, feels like Valve is handing you a new toy and whispering, "Go break physics." And each puzzle hits that sweet spot where you feel smart and slightly unhinged for figuring it out. And then, there's Wheatley, who somehow manages to be both adorable and a walking disaster. The whole game balances funny, creepy, and brilliant so smoothly, it's honestly kind of rude. Portal 2 blew my mind because it didn't just match the original, it outdid it. Harder, weirder, funnier, and somehow even more memorable. And finally, at number 1, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. This game blew my mind because it made curiosity the real main character. Hyrule isn't just a map. It's a living puzzle box that constantly whispers, "Hey, what if you try this?" And somehow, whatever wild idea you try, works. Set grass on fire, cook apples mid-branch, freeze to death because you forgot pants. It all feels natural. What shocked me most wasn't just the freedom, but how everything talks to everything else. Weather, physics, creatures, materials, it all connects in this elegant little ecosystem that feels handcrafted for discovery. You're not solving puzzles the game gives you, you're solving the world itself. And the exploration? You can climb almost anything, glide anywhere, and chase any landmark just because it looks interesting. No checklist, no pressure, just that pure childhood adventure feeling of, I want to see what's over that hill. Breath of the Wild blew my mind because it reminded me what exploration is supposed to feel like. Open, unpredictable, and full of tiny stories you accidentally create along the way. And that's why it stands here at number 1. That's the list. These games truly blew me away. If you liked the breakdown, hit like and subscribe to Playcrumbs. Also, don't forget to share your own mind-blowing picks in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm Kira, and I'll see you in the next one.